the best one to heal the soul of America. He is the best one to bring dignity back to that office. He is the best one to stand up for all of us in America. And that person is one person. That person's name is Joe Biden.
That was former presidential candidate Senator Cory Booker in Michigan last night, letting voters know who he's throwing his support behind. And he joins us now from D.C. to tell us why Joe Biden is his candidate. Hey, CB.
How you doing, WG?
I'm all right. I'm all right. So yesterday you were one of the folks who had run against Joe Biden, and
yes,
you know, now you're endorsing him. I think I know why, but is it what you would do normally for the person you think might be if you're not going to be it, do you think that's the right person to go for?
Yeah, I started this journey not just because of the policy ideas, but because I really felt like our country needed unity again. We needed to stop hating each other, this sense of severed belonging that we have. We are a nation that is so much stronger when we find common ground and common purpose. And so as I look at the future, I know that Joe Biden is the best position of the people in that race. He is the leader that talks about these things on the stump all the time, who embodies them in many of the points of his career. And I'm excited about the prospect that he can help unify the Democrats, number one, and actually be the leader that can reach out to independents, to moderate Republicans. I think he has the best chance of not only beating Donald Trump, but beginning to heal the country. And when it comes to those Senate races out there, I want to send Mitch McConnell back into the minority, and I think that him at the top of the ticket is going to help our Senate candidates as well.
Okay. Senator, this is Sunny. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
I have you know, some people see this as quite the about face, considering how much you clashed with him over criminal justice reform, racial issues when you were on the debate stage. You've also famously shared your concerns about his ability to carry the ball all the way across the end line without fumbling. I think you said once, there's a saying in my community, you're dipping into the Kool-Aid and you don't even know the flavor. So what changed for you?
Nothing changed. Look, I said at the very beginning of this, that I'm going to support, if I don't win, I'm going to support the candidate that can best beat Donald Trump, and I'm doing exactly that. When you're in a primary, you're running because you think you're the best person, so of course you're going to have critiques. But the reality is, and Joe and I actually bonded during the primaries. We had you know, some exchanges, but they were always done with a sense of dignity, with not trying to tear down the character of the other person. And we both said that's the way our politics should be. You're quoting a joke when I talked about being all up in the Kool-Aid. That was a criticism, but it was done with humor and with grace. Yeah. And so this is something we need right now. We have this cancel culture that's going on where we tear each other down, where we judge each other by our lowest points in our histories, as opposed to trying to elevate everybody to a higher point in history for us all collectively. And so I just, you know, I said on the stump yesterday that I believe patriotism is love of country, but you can't love your country unless you love your fellow countrymen and women. That doesn't mean we always have to agree or like each other, but we have to understand that we need each other, that we are each other's best hope for a brighter future. And Joe embodies those ideals the best in this race right now. He ain't perfect, but I think he's the guy that's going to help us to create a more perfect union.
Okay.